Welcome back, Homestead family, backyard gardeners. This is Rob from Gardens Fresh Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. And today, on the 25th of May, we're down here at our cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower raised garden bed. And today, we're actually going to talk about pest control. But before I continue on, if you are a real human being, and you've clicked on this video, can you give this video a really big thumbs up and write your comments down below what pest products you use on your brassica plants. Now, the reason why I say that is because I get a lot of views, but no one wants to comment or like, and I want to see if you are a real human being. So I would really like to hear your thoughts on how to tackle this big issue. Now today we are tackling the brassica family, and aphids and whiteflies love the leafy light green brassica plants such as your cauliflower, cabbages, and all that. So today I'm going to show you what they've actually done. I've sprayed this about 3 weeks ago. The last couple of weeks I've tried to, but it's just keep raining and raining and raining here in sunny Queensland. Always sunny, raining the next. So it's time for another dose, because if you do not spray, they will swarm in their millions and just annihilate those plants. It's real serious. So this is Cell's bug beater natural spray. This is for aphids, caterpillars, ants, flies, cabbage moths, white flies, leaf hoppers, and indoor and outdoor plants. And it's really important that you do this underneath, not on top of the plant, but underneath on the backside, where you don't see them, and that's where the most damage is. By the time you actually see it, that's the end of the story. So I'm going to take you in and I'll just show you some of the damage that they've actually done. They've only nibbled here and there, but the spray's actually worked. So let's go in and have a look. Okay, we're under one of these, I think this is purple graffiti cauliflower, and you can see that they're just coming back now right there. So we're going to give them a spray, because very shortly they're just going to cover that entire leaf, and it's very critical to get on this very early in this stage. You leave that for another week and it's night over basically. As you can see here, they've gnawed at this under the leaf there, but nothing else. It's done pretty good actually. They've left all of this alone. This one here they've gnawed at. Let's have a look. Nope, no caterpillars. Yeah, a couple of white flies right there. You see that right there if you can. Okay, so same here. Yeah, a couple white flies there. Now all this brown stuff that you see is just coffee grounds, but this is where they've done their most damage, in this raised garden bed here actually. No, they're pretty good. Maybe one there. I'll just take these off there. I mean, that's game over anyway for that half a leaf. But I just want to show you what they've done if you don't spray, and I've sprayed these. Last year was a really good harvest for my broccoli and cauliflower, so this year I'd like to keep going. And over here you can see that they've eaten one there. Nothing on the back side. I think it's snail. Okay. as you can see, baby snail. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to spray these now. But what I like to do, my little success, is have my cabbages around the outside and have one cauliflower or broccoli in the middle. So I'm using the entire raised garden bed, and one died over there for some strange reason, didn't work out. But all in all, it's pretty good there. They've only just had a bit of a nibble and that's it. So obviously the spray's working. And same here, I think there's only a couple nibble marks. And that's about it. There's the first broccoli head there. So very good indeed. But I just want to show you something here for a second. Now here's all these leaves. They've got all the aphids on them. Now I've sprayed them, so hopefully they will die. But I only saw the aphids that are in the maize products cages. All the cabbages and cauliflower and broccoli that are not in cages don't seem to have any aphids on them whatsoever. Okay, very interesting, because I've got my maize product cages here and they've got the aphids on this one here. That one didn't really have much, but this one had a little bit, you know, on all these leaves. So I'm glad that I sprayed it when I did. But the interesting thing about this is out in the open with no protection, yet there was no aphids on the back side of the leaves whatsoever. There may have been a couple of white flies on the cabbages, but all in all, I find that very interesting. So what do you think it might be? Because there's less UV hitting these plants, and that's why they're in the cages here, because it's like 20% or 30% UV, so it's not as hot out here. So is that what it might be? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments why this is the case. I find that really interesting that they're right here, but they're not interested over here in the midday sun, but they're all over in here in these cages. So I would really like to hear your thoughts on why this is the case. Yeah, just really bizarre. This is happened to me last year as well, but you really got to be on top of it, because these caterpillars and aphids will breed very quickly within a space of a few days, a week, and they will be in their millions, and it's game over on the homestead. There's actually a little bud there for a broccoli, so that's coming on, but that could be game over, all over and out for the whole season. We've only got this is the end of autumn now, so we're in 3 months for winter, and that's it. So it could be over and out, and that's what it's all about. So I want to hear your thoughts on what sprays you use on the homestead. Be really interesting. And if you are a real human being, give this video a really big thumbs up. We really much appreciate it. And your thoughts, write them in the comments down below. I will respond in a positive way. Without your help, this channel cannot grow. I am not a grifter. I'm not out here to sell you a product. I'm just out here to teach anyone that if I can garden and grow my own fruit and veg, so can you. And that's what it's all about for me on the homestead. It hasn't been the best growing conditions for autumn and winter for these sorts of plants, because it's been really a mild summer. Even in autumn it should be more chillier than this, even through the day. It's quite warm. I'm getting a bit stuffy. Even my snow peas didn't do too well this year, so yeah, it's very hard and difficult. So it is what it is. So I was going to leave it there. So until next time, either grow big or go to the shops. Thank you very much for watching at Gardens Fresh Homestead. Bye for now.